What's up, gang? How are you guys doing today? Cooper Femboy, oh my god, dude, you're about to be torn apart like a man in a piranha pit. You're fucked, buddy. Oh my god, just like a cow in a slaughterhouse. That's insane, dude. I got some people out here that have such an affinity for femboys. It's borderline cannibalistic.
Fuck you, shower with your toaster runcy poop.
What's up, Beck? I don't even have to look at the name. I know that's Beck. All right. Today I'm just talking for a little bit. I'm saying what's up. You said what the fuck? My bad, dude. I've had harrowing experiences with the way that certain community members long for femboy boyfriends. It is what it is. Listen. People have their affinities, you know what I mean? And it feels good to be popular, to be wanted. Anyway, it's nice to meet you, Cooper. Happy to see you. What's up, Gold? What's up, Sun God Lunar? I got those sacrifices coming your way
I love
soon
money,
enough.
I love power, I love capitalism.
If my doppelganger comes, I will summon Maharaga.
All right, we'll see how that goes. Maybe the battle of the Becks will happen today. I'm more into tomboys. Yeah, we got a couple of those too. I'm not into boys at all. Okay, maybe Cooper's fully safe today. All right, let me read some of these real quick. Guess who just got back from a frat party? What? Nice, Enriched. How was your frat party experience? I'm not a big frat party person. When I start seeing the frat flick, it's like a sign that I need to turn around. You know what I mean? If I see some EDM music playing and a dude go. I go, that is the gang sign of the enemy, dude. I need to get up out of here. I'm not a fan of it. I've had too many experiences of, like, you know what happens at frat parties? What I noticed, at least in my experience, frat parties always end in a fight. Like 9 times out of 10 when I've been to a frat party, like the party goes until someone gets punched in the face, and then everyone gets shuffled out of the house or the yard, depending on how they have their shit set up. I didn't drink anything from frat bros, so don't worry about me. Smart. The last time I was at a frat party, I drank... what the fuck was it called? I drank this, like, black fluid. It was a,
Check Creative Corner.
Sure, I'll look at it in a second. I was, how do I even explain this? I was at a frat party in a backyard, and there was no drugs at the party, except for one jug of black liquid. It looked like Symbiote inside of like a milk jug, and it was just being passed around the party by everyone. So I mean, disease central. But fuck it, dude. I was a sender at the time, I suppose. So when it got to me, I took a sip of it, and it was one of the weirdest highs I've ever experienced. It was like how do I explain this? The high was like when you're like really tired as a kid and all the lights start to look streaky when your mom's driving you home from like school or something. You know what I'm talking about? It was a very, very odd high. And I think someone got naked at that party after they took a sip. So I don't know, man. Maybe I got fed some like a Diddy style drink. Who knows? Because people did start losing their fucking mind. Beck, thank you for the follow. Happy to have you decide to stay. I'm making breakcore right now if anyone cares. Oh, cool. Gold, drop the track in the creative corner when you're done. I would like to hear it. Finally something to watch while mindlessly playing a game. Dude, that's my favorite thing to do with streams. I respect that, Orion. You play Clash Royale? I do not, Cooper. I think, like, I have a negative... I've said this on stream before, but I have a negative relationship with Clash because one of my buddies, like, one of my best friends when I was a kid, his dad was addicted to Clash of Clans, which Clash Royale is different than Clash of Clans, I know that, but they're the same brand.
I love money, I love power,
and,
I love capitalism.
Check Creative Corner also play Clash.
I will check out Creative Corner later. Beck, chill out on the donos. They interrupt me. I appreciate it, but you can just type. I'll read it. Yeah, anyway, my friend's dad, like, committed his life to Clash of Clans, got super addicted, and then his class got his like, fucking, you know, kingdom got raided and fucking destroyed, and he rage quit the game overall. And I remember being at dinner, and bro was, like, talking about this shit like he would talk about, like, getting divorced. It was crazy. So I haven't really fucked with it. Plus, dude, Cooper, or kind of anyone in here, have you ever dropped, like, hundreds of dollars on a microtransaction mobile app game? Oh my god, what a feeling. What a horrible feeling. Jesus Christ. I was like, how old was I? Maybe 12, and I got this shit where you, like, grow dragon eggs, and I spent $300 of my mom's money on gems to make the eggs grow faster. Oh, I don't know that she's ever been more mad, dude. She sounded like Kratos, dude. I thought she might implant the fucking blades of fucking chaos into my chest. Relic went to a frat party and got spit roasted. Almost. If I took another sip of that strange black fluid, then potentially. I was expecting you to have more viewers because you're humorous. I appreciate that. I think right now it's probably going to be a smaller stream because it's later, but the most viewers I ever have is like 27's my peak. The conversion rate is fucked, buddy. It's crazy. I've been seen by 500,000 people in the last 24 hours on TikTok, and maybe 2 people came over to the Twitch, which is wild. Oh shit, Crosby, what's up? Relic, you're making your viewers too comfortable and too sexual. Am I? I don't feel like anyone said anything bad this time. People said some crazy shit last stream. I mean, I don't know. I'll find a way to handle that, I suppose. Bro drank tar. Nah, for real, dude. I was taking a sip. You remember that, like, fucked up machine that that Lightning McQueen was pulling over that road, the fucking, like, pavement layer? I just put my mouth right on one of those nozzles, brother. Putting straight up
money,
fucking
capitalism.
Did you like my blue collar joke last stream?
I don't remember it, but sure I do, Beck. Also, what did I say about the dono things? Chill out on them. They interrupt me. I'll read your message. All right, I'm skipping ahead. I'm gonna miss a bunch of messages. I'm sorry. Oh, Bigfoot, what's up? There's a lot more people here than I thought. I thought this was gonna be like 10 people max. I'm streaming so late. Yo, it's my sister, Nataya's. Do you say it like that, Nataya? I don't think there's another way to say that. Yo, it's my sister Nataya's birthday. Can I get a happy birthday song for her? Plus, do y'all want to see her cake? Sure. Let me give a song. How do I? There we go. All right. All right. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm pulling up the track. Oh, every day your body rots off its bone. Death encroaches. Death encroaches. Every year you get closer to your mother's death. Our birthday's really so happy. see the wrinkles on your mother's face. It's testament to the years you will never have again. Birth only guarantees death.
Okay, Bobby.
All right, there you go. There's your happy birthday song. It's the Mongolian death chant version, so I don't know. Happy birthday to your sister, though. All right. That was a stupid bit. I'm gonna keep going. I cast Buzzball, brother. Hell yeah! Come on, I'm trying to get turned up right now. I feel tired. Cooper said what? Yeah, that bit was probably ass. Probably made no goddamn sense, but it's okay. Relic, I'm begging you, please, for the love of God, make TTS more expensive. Yeah, I will. The only person who does TTS to an annoying extent is Beck. Beck, just chill out on it. I don't want to make people have to spend a bunch of money to do the funny thing. You know what I mean? So if it's like essential, do that. But I'll just read it. Oh, she hated that, Relic, dude. It's just a reminder of the darker aspects of living. Chat, sing her happy birthday. Yeah, you guys do that, okay? I'll be the yang. You guys can be the yin. The bugs are coming, brother. The bugs are already here. The bugs are already here. They always have been. Their eggs have been inside you from the moment you came to be. Oh, check creative. All right. Happy birthday, motherfucker. There you go. All right. Let's see what's in creative corner. Okay. Also, I'm streaming super late. I'm kind of just checking in. I'm going to be live for like 30 minutes total. I'm just saying what's up. Also, potentially less funny stream. I mean, already less funny stream. I'm not feeling that jokey today. Thank you for the follow. Who is that? I'm surprised there's new people showing up. That's crazy. I can't read that name. It's Mr. something though. What's up? Nice to meet you. Thanks for the follow. My belly button is sore. I got it pierced for my birthday. Oh my god. Belly button piercings look horribly painful, to be honest. I don't know that I would engage in such activities. They do look really good though. That's very, like, you know, very baddie coded, have to say. A belly button piercing for sure. So good for you. Happy birthday, dear Nataya. There you go. I knew a dude who got a belly button piercing. Dude, it was I kind of hated it, not gonna lie. How do I say this? One of my mom's, like, old friends, boyfriend, do you like mac and cheese? I'm asking for a friend. Well, I'm a fan of, what is with all the redemptions? Oh, it's rock, paper, scissors. Okay, give me a second. Do you like mac and cheese? I'm asking for a friend. I'm a fan of the food. However, if you're talking about the two sweaty Italian mobsters that keep trying to solicit me for a threesome, then no, I'm not a fan. I don't know if you're working for them, Eduardo. That sounds like it, but tell mac and cheese to fucking buzz off, dude. It's annoying. I'm not into that. Okay, I'm not into Tony Soprano types. Turn them around and send them back to the mob. Okay, but the food is good.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
So you only do RPC for femboys?
What is RPC? I don't know what that is. Also, no, dude. You guys are the freaked out ones. I just handle it. That's it. I have never said anything about. Oh my god, that's a dude getting set on fire. That's not chill. I don't know how to delete that though. Can I? Because I'm the god. Oaken. That's a dude being put on fire. I can't have that in here. Would you rather say a slur every time you sneeze or punch the closest person to you every time you cough? Easily punch the person closest to me every time I cough, because I can control when I cough. What's going on? I don't fucking know. I ask myself that every second of every day. I have no idea. You think I'm in control? I simply captain a ship, but I don't control the ship. The ocean does. You know what I mean? I just keep this shit from capsizing. At the end of the day, the waves provide the direction, though. I was talking about the food. Random lore drop, though. Okay. All right, Eduardo. I'll assume you're not an employee of mac and cheese. I do love the food, dude. I love mac and cheese. Honestly, I cook a pretty mean mac and cheese. I know how to make like a really good bechamel sauce. Oh, creative corner. That's what I'm checking. Rate Jeffrey, my son. He's cute. And plus, if you have a son named Jeffrey who's a pig, dude, you don't really have to worry. At least, you know, in an apocalyptic scenario, you have a highly emotional, high-protein meal. You know what I mean? Do you have a Discord? Yes, I do. You might... I can drop it. Let me see. Discord. There you go. Mod, send disease onto his cattle and drought onto his land. Dude, you can't fuck with me like that. I got the sun god in this bitch, and I gave some blood to him. These creators just think they too good to reply to my emails, man.
I love capitalism.
Fuck
Maybe
you, he's beautiful asshole.
I'm not saying he's not beautiful. I'm saying that he's multi-purpose. At the end of the day, if you have livestock that you love, pet, yes, also potentially food. There's just no denying that. You know what I mean? Anyway, Havel, maybe some of them just aren't checking their email because it sounds like a fun idea. So I'm not sure. Also, I tried to find, I didn't forget to send the message of small creators that I know. I tried to find their names and I can't find them. So I'm looking, I remember their faces, but like not their name. You know what I mean? So I need to find that shit. He has a tramp stamp. Ooh. Oh my God. Peppa Pig if she served. We need a channel just for mod memes. Oh yeah, we could set something like that up later. Not right now though. Relic brunette before the incident. Jesus Christ. You made me look really mean. Did you find a screenshot of me when I was in a bad mood and then you rotoscoped it? That's very funny. Relic. I'm gonna send this to my dad. Oh, type. Holy shit. Goddamn. No problem. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. I just can't remember their fucking names. One of them has like curls and we DM'd a little bit. So, maybe I can make that connection. We'll see. Hey, Lions, what's up? I finally got my wig so I can grow out my hair. Shit was $25, but looks $50 plus. Hell yeah. Cool. There, I sent his tramp stamp. Ooh. Let's see the pig. JB. I assume this is probably your initials on his ass. What kind of freaked out relationship you got with this thing? That's crazy. This is like those stupid novelty like beach shorts that they sell in Venice that are like
I love money. I love
Jack
power, I
owns
love
this
capitalism.
ass.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
Hole in the bottom.
It has a hole in the bottom. Bro, Dukes? That's crazy. The pig is a Justin Bieber fan? That's true, dude. Maybe he's a believer. Who knows, dude? You know what? Is this Isagi or is this me? I can't tell. Looks like some white man who's on his freak shit. Anyway, I'm gonna proceed. Mods stump. Okay, interesting. Mods stump him with a pair of rusty garden shears. Dear God. You know what? Mods, stump him with a very sharp pair of garden shears to be able to reattach someone else's inferior balls to where his sack once was. I'm not punishing him. I'm punishing his children. Give him the balls of someone who is like 4'2", and give him only sons. Also, why are you not a chipmunk? I know it's a shame. Honestly, it's a survival tactic. I sounded too much like a little critter, and then hawks started swooping down on me. I went, I gotta deepen this voice up, dude. All the owls are perking up every time I speak. They're going, what? Is Alvin around, dude? I'm ready for lunch. So then I chose to talk in a smooth and sultry manner. Would they really be his children, though? Dude, interesting philosophical question. If a man's balls are replaced with another man's balls, and then he has children with them, are they his kids? I don't know. I mean, he did the busting. I suppose it's not his genes, though, so I don't know. Also, I guess this is a more freaked out stream than usual. At least we're pondering it in an interesting way. Beck got an army of them, like the stone soldiers in China. Dude, that's true. Just an army of little piglets. Truly terrifying. And pigs can clean a body down to the bone in like 5 minutes, so that's genuinely scary. You know, people used to get rid of corpses like that. You'd throw them into like a pig pit. I think they eat the bone too, which is crazy. This is a controversy in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Is it? I need to watch JoJo's. I watched the first segment all the way up to where the second dude learns Hamon. Hamon. But I don't really remember it anymore because it was like a year ago. Balls of Theseus? Dude, how did I not think of that? Fuck. That's a good joke. Hold on. I'm going to say that all together.
I love money, I love
for the
power,
clip.
I love capitalism.
Fuck you, Alvin.
Honestly, I co-sign that. I'm not a fan of Alvin. Anyway, I'm going to say the whole thing together so I can clip it and steal your joke. If a man's balls are replaced with another man's balls and he has kids with them, are they really his kids? It's like a balls of Theseus situation. Oh! Stole your joke. That was normal guy person's joke.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Sendo Hamon override. Never, dude. My original joke to stealing joke ratio is like 99-1, so I feel like I earn a little bit of deviance every now and again. You have to grind teeth down though, because it's the only thing they won't eat. Oh, really? That's crazy. Apple, shout out to you with the fucking organized crime mind. That's sick. If I ever need to get rid of a body, I'll have you on my team. Mods, reincarnate this man into a fire ant infested tree stump. Honestly, is that a punishment though? You're kind of giving him like high key. You're kind of giving him shields, no? Low-key, you're turning him into like a man with an army. You turned him into
money, I love power, I love capitalism.
I eat them myself for calcium.
The teeth. I guess you could, yeah, you could just be like, oh, those are like little ornaments, dude. Throw them on a necklace. Turn the teeth into jewelry like the Tooth Fairy. Dude, the Tooth Fairy is so freaky. I had a joke a long time ago about an evil Tooth Fairy that steals teeth through drug addiction. Like, realistically, the Tooth Fairy would be selling, like, meth and black tar heroin just to accelerate the process. Mods, turn this guy into a flashlight. I'm assuming you probably meant the other version, unfortunately. Unrelated note, I really want a pet pig. Dude, pet pigs are adorable. Thank you for the follow, person. I don't see the name, but thank you. Pet pigs are adorable. The only pet pig I've ever seen someone own though was a girl in my, what was it? Was it high school? I think it was high school. And she was so fucking mean. It sucked, dude. And her pig was mean too. That shit was evil. Mods, turn this guy into Relic's pet pig. There truly is not a fate more harrowing than that, because you're basically just turning into food. You're like turning into food. It's like a time bomb. Every meal I feed you, if it's like too good, you're like, is he fattening me up? Yo, on it, low key, this kibble you just gave me is hitting too hard, bro. Be honest, are you fattening me up to eventually consume me? Keep it real. I don't like pigs. What? Dude, pigs are adorable. I kind of like creatures that are like so ugly they become cute. I like the spin around, you know. I think it's pleasant. Like, especially with pigs where they're like not genetic monsters in their ugliness, you know what I mean? Like, I find ugly dogs cute, but they're always like homunculi that were never meant to exist in the first place, which makes me feel bad for them. Why is there so much Brazilian jazz funk? What is Brazilian jazz funk city? Dude, it rips. This is the ultimate riffing music. It's awesome. I'm telling you, if you have to talk about bullshit for like hours at a time, throw on some Brazilian jazz funk, it's perfect. Really makes the neurons connect in the most freakish of ways. I got more pig pictures. Dude, drop them. I'll peep some pigs. Don't send feet, just to be very clear, because some of y'all are like that. I'd be on edge all the time if I was a pet pig. You better, dude. You know it's coming. Every day you're next to the fucking you're next to the table in the kitchen while your master's eating breakfast, and you're looking at that food going, one day I shall share the stage on that plate, dude. I shall be center stage in the middle of that porcelain hell before I enter his stomach, dude. Mods, unconnect his neurons. Hell yeah, dude. Just start unplugging his shit. Mods, put a little tiny guy inside of his brain and just make him start yanking on the weird brain flaps. / sweaty nipple cam is crazy. That's insane. Relax a little bit, okay? I let a lot slide, but reel it in a little bit. Which Stardew Valley bachelor / bachelorette are you picking? I've never really played Stardew Valley. Should I? I know it's cool. I like the art style. / Runk's address cam. It would be it's so stupid. Okay. There has been like gun violence happening at my I live in dorms at a college. And there's been gun violence happening here. So now I have to get ID'd to walk into my own fucking apartment. And it's so annoying. You know, just to come and go and then get carded like my room is a club is unbelievably annoying. And then I still heard a gunshot like 3 days ago at night. Brother, what? What do you mean I'm borderline getting pat down? They're going to start implementing security like TSA. I'm going to get pulled aside. They're going to say, yeah, sorry, bud. We're going to have to dig in you. We're going to have to actually dig in your butt, twin. Sorry to tell you, but people have been sneaking in paraphernalia and guns. I'm not into it. It's not cool. Especially with how much money I pay to fucking live here, and then I'm getting carded at the door every time. Shit is annoying. Thank you for the follow. How are people joining right now? Maybe my clips are doing well, or maybe that was Beck. I'm not sure. Thank you for the follow, though. I appreciate it. Happy to have you. Mods, turn that guy into a pig and torture him mentally by moving all of his stuff in a room by 1 centimeter. I don't know that once you are a pig, you're having that much spatial awareness. I don't know if you've ever been inside of a pig pen, brother, but it's not highly organized, you know? They're not going, hey, this pile of shit was 1 centimeter to the left earlier. Hey, someone rolled around in my mound of mud. All right, I'm a germaphobe. I don't want someone else's muck in my mud. Okay. / Runk's fold cam. That's fucking crazy.
I love money. I love power. I love capitalism.
/
That's insane.
mom's farting on cakes cam.
What? Bet you're on the wrong website, dude. Don't put the onus of that responsibility on me. What do you mean? You think that's gonna be a function on my channel? Crazy time to join, Rem. But nice to meet you, bro. I've seen you all over TikTok. You're hilarious. Thank you. I appreciate it. My community is having a moment.
I love power. I love capitalism.
I love tormenting you.
Yeah, no, you're like my personal little gremlin. It's okay. I am gonna have to raise that 1 bit amount though, because you do that too much. Sorry, Beck. If you want to pelt pennies on my head, it's gonna be 25 at a time from now on. They say
I love
pigs.
money. I love power. I love capitalism.
Shut up and do a jig jester.
Dude, fuck that. You got to throw more money if you want me to bust it down. Okay, I'm not a jester in your court. I'm not on payroll. You can't just order me to start, throwing around my jester meat. The hat. Can I grab this with my feet? Swag. Let's go. Don't even have to get up. All right. Mods, turn that guy into Brazilian jazz funk. If you do that, I'm gonna have to.
Power. I love capitalism.
Bust it down.
No. I'm not busting it down. That was a joke, dude. Lions, you completely just fraud checked me right there. I can't bust it down. I don't even know that I have the capability to bust it down for real. Just to be vulnerable with you guys, I don't know that I've achieved bust it down status. I don't know if I'm that quirked up. Mods, turn that guy into Brazilian jazz funk. If you do that, you condemn him to a life of constantly being chased by me. If you turn into Brazilian jazz funk, I must possess you, okay? You're gonna be attached to my hip like a growth. Immediately. The people beg of you dance. That is not the kind of content I do, okay? Alright, let me, I don't know. Let me order my poll. I sent the pig pics. Oh, let me check. Let me see. Let's check out some pigs.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Do a jig now, Jester Migit Neanderthal. You get $1 coin to the head.
Do it now, Jester. Dude, that M word in the middle is crazy. I'm not even gonna say that. Neanderthal, you get $1 coin to the head. I'm not doing a jig. I refuse. Dance peasant. Yes. Mods, make that guy bust it down. Could I hit like what's a busted down dance I'm qualified for? Let me see. Okay. Hold on.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Quirked up white boy is refusing to bust it down.
I can hit the grandpa dance. Dude, my grandpa used to hit that shit. It made me want to die when I was a kid.
Time for Penny's sock.
That's crazy. Hell yeah, get funky, dude. All right, there's my version of bust it down. Okay, you better be grateful. that was highly vulnerable of me. Okay, give us a lap dance. That's insane, dude. That's Jukesy. You want me to twerk on my cam?
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Boo.
What do you mean, boo? I did a good job. I hit that shit. Come on, dude. You can feel me. You can feel the essence of the 80s, okay? Cocaine is emanating from that dance. Everyone just around me busting down that move. It looks like Scarface.
Shake that ass.
Y'all. No. Put on Oh Lord by Foxy Shazam. That is a crazy fucking name. Just because you said that, I'm going to look it up. Although I can't play any of these songs for that long because I'm going to get copyrighted. Oh Lord. Foxy Shazam. Let's peep this.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Hell yeah, Relic. Getting groovy tonight.
It's Papa.
Oh my god, 1,000 bits. Dude, Lions, you have so much money. It's crazy. Thank you. You know what? I'm happy I got groovy. I feel well compensated for my busting down labor. That was great. Are you on Lap Dancing with the Stars? You know what? I bet there's genuinely like a fucking offshoot of that show that is like that. I would watch a twerk-centric show.
I love capitalism.
Fuck you, curb stomp time.
What do you? I didn't bust it down to your standard. What kind of evil king are you? What do you mean, dude? You made the Jester get groovy and he wasn't groovy enough. Now he can never groove again. That's fucked up, man. When I reincarnate, I'm gonna I don't know. I'm gonna possess someone that you love and I'm gonna make them bust it down off a cliff. You're gonna be like, wife, what are you doing? She's fucking closer and closer to like a 500-foot drop. She's hitting like a Fortnite emote dance off the edge of a building. Anyway, let's check out Foxy Shazam.
I love no one, I hate all but money.
I know it's really hard sometimes for you, and that can be really scary. But if you ever need anything, if you ever need me, just close your eyes.
This is interesting.
And I'll come and get you.
La Horn. Am I supposed to know this song? Do other people know this song? Riley Savage. What the hell? Dude, where is Graydon at? Dog, I missed the groove. It's okay. It's in the VOD. It's immortalized. I fear if I play any more of that, I am absolutely going to get murdered by copyright. Okay, let me go back to the Brazilian.
I love capitalism.
Giving everyone math flashbacks E equals MC squared.
What? Giving everyone math flashbacks, E equals MC squared. Brother, I don't know that anyone made it to the fucking theory of relativity in here. I don't think that's what was happening. I don't know that anyone was fucking with Einstein, to be honest. I'm pretty sure. Goo break? What? You're asking for a goo break? Brother, what is going on? I love math, dude. Hell yeah. I'm a fan of math too. Although being in college, I'm a fan of like all the STEM fields, but I realized I'm a casual. I just find them interesting because I started a biology class and holy shit, I got fraud checked so hard. It's so unbelievably difficult. Einstein and me go way back, dude. You should have told him to cut his hair. I mean, it was iconic, but dude, Einstein got no huzz. Yeah, Einstein, you're like the most prolific scientist of all time, but were you fucking? I don't know, dude. You weren't even busting anything down for real. You were just always at a whiteboard writing random fucking letters. Why don't you try writing? Why don't you try writing something freaky? You know what I mean? Nah, he was a player. Trust. Shit. Go for Einstein. I mean, I get. I don't want to say that joke. It was fucked up. Never mind. I am the theory of relativity. Hell yeah, brother. It must feel good to be a concept. I don't think concepts have to really fuck with any of this the more annoying parts of existence. Einstein be getting no huzz, man. Not for real, dude. I don't believe you. I don't think. I don't know. I don't know that Einstein was really getting huzz. I don't believe it. He married his cousin. Boom. The theory of relativity, more like I have a theory you shouldn't marry your fucking cousin. Einstein, boom. Who's the more prolific scientist now? Okay, who's smarter now, huh? I might not be arguably the best scientist of all time, but I've never been meat to meat with my own blood, so who's winning? You know what I mean? His second cousin, did he know though? Did he know? Because honestly, back then, like pre-Ancestry.com, they might just be like, oh, fuck. Someone moved like a town over, and you would be cooked, dude. You know what I mean? I need a haircut, Jesus Christ. Ooh, I got a hype chest. What is this? Okay. I got a confetti hype emote. I guess that means you guys can have it now? I'm not sure what that means, to be honest. I did not know he married his cousin. That's crazy. Didn't Einstein invent something? No, he didn't invent... Well, he was one of the most prolific, like, theory crafters of any scientist ever. You know, theory of relativity.
I love money,
he predicted the existence of black holes.
You shan't be killed today because I just shot my wannabe doppelganger with imaginary cursed technique hollow point.
I don't know, dude. If Beck ever comes in here again, the Beck 2.0, we'll see if you're telling the truth. Because there's a chance you just hit a shadow clone. So who knows? Goon theory, brother. Nothing theoretical about a goon. That is all action, brother. That's been put into practice for eons. What am I saying?
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
I only got him in the baby batter producer.
Oh, so you're just preventing a future enemy from arising. Is that one gonna read? I was gonna let you say it.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Einstein, among many other famous scientists, stole most of their ideas from women, unfortunately.
Is that true for Einstein? That's no doubt true for I'm sure throughout history, a lot of scientists. But let me see. Did Einstein steal can't type for shit from women? AI says no.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
He helped with the biggest rice cookers ever, the Manhattan Project.
Well, I can look this up later. I'm just curious. I was joking about the AI, by the way, Lions. Oh yeah, well, the robot. I'll look that up later. That's interesting. He invented gravity, right? Yeah, he did. Einstein invented gravity. Before Einstein, everyone was just sort of floating around and shit. Conan O'Brien is inbred. You know what? I'm happy it happened for Conan's case. I fucking love Conan. Dude, shout out to Coco. That dude's one of my goats. You gonna trust a clanker? No, I'm gonna make them think that I trust them and then betray them at the most opportune time. Okay? It's about strategy, this anti-clanker shit.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
He helped with the biggest rice cookers ever, the Manhattan Project.
Yeah, I know he did that. Although his connection was pretty loose, right? Didn't the only thing Einstein did on the Manhattan Project was like check some math? He was like just checking a proof. Or like reviewing an experiment to, you know, for it to then turn into a theory.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Do you get the joke?
Yeah, the bomb going over Asia. There's a lot of rice in Japan. Rice cooker. I think that's the joke. I give that a 3 out of 10, Beck. Keep it a full stack. No, I think that was Shakespeare who invented gravity. Yeah, I think Shakespeare. Who is the one who actually discovered gravity? Now I'm fucking forgetting it like a moron. He dropped an apple. An apple fell off of a tree. Who discovered... Dude, it was so easy to discover shit back then. Newton, right? It was so easy to discover shit back then. What do you mean you just were like, things... Like, you go outside, you breathe. You're like, I have discovered air.
No, I am the one who hold the Earth's gravity together with my mind.
Yeah, thank you, Beck. I appreciate it. Thank you for holding all this together. I'd quite enjoy talking about, you know, if I was a monkey who I would kill and gooning on Twitch and stuff, which wouldn't be possible if everything fell apart. So, preach. All you had to think, all you had to do.
Power, I love capitalism.
No more gravity for you.
Beck, stop with the 1-bit readouts. Just type like normal. I'll read it. It interrupts me. All you had to do was think and you discovered something? Nah, for real. You walked outside, you were like, I am standing on something. I've discovered the ground. Fuck you, buddy. It's so much harder to be impressive now. Every day, I sit and rack my brain for new ideas of things to make, and half the time they're already made. It's cooked. Isaac Newton was a genius. While he may not have been the founder of all of his ideas, he discovered all he did and put it together in his super early 20s. Yeah, isn't Isaac Newton like the most prolific of all time? I saw who's the like sort of pretentious modern science dude that talks about like skies and movies now. He used to have that show where he flew around on that spaceship. What the fuck is his name? He's really annoying and pretentious. He talks. How does he sound? He talks like this. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Beck, stop with the fucking 1-bit things, dude. Beck, I apologize, but I told you like 5 times. I told you 5 times, buddy. Just type like normal. Dude, Neil deGrasse Tyson is insufferable. But I did see a clip of him talking about Isaac Newton and how impressive he was, and that was cool. Mods, make that guy dead. You know what, Cooper? I appreciate the simplicity of that statement, okay? You're just ordering assassination. Very 1-to-1. I can appreciate the streamlined nature of that. Low-key, they be giving the wrong motherfuckers awards. We should all know the motherfucker who invented Femboy's name. That's crazy. I feel like the invention of femboys wasn't one dude being like, wait, men in tiny shorts wearing leotards with big butt. I feel like that's probably something that like culturally developed, you know what I mean? Like no one invented per se something like the I don't know, like the modern wheel, you know what I mean? There was like iterations. Nah, they cool with each other. Who's cool with each other? Oh, you think Bill Jesus Christ. That's crazy. Stuttering like fuck. You think Bill Nye and Neil deGrasse Tyson got beef? I think Bill Nye looks sharp. I think Bill Nye could cut Neil deGrasse Tyson in half with his nose. I think if Neil deGrasse Tyson got anywhere in the vicinity of bloodlusted Bill Nye, he would be cut into organized little meat cubes and like used as raw material in an experiment. They'd be like, let's see how quickly this solute permutates this flesh cube based on the different amounts of sulfuric acid. Mods make toast. I feel like once you start eliciting mods to prepare small, like, menial... You have to respect the position of mods as, like, feudal lords, you know what I mean? They're not waiters. You gotta have separate, separate people for that. I think chatters are the people who make toast. Speaking of math and discovery, I've been teaching my coworker basic math. It has not been going well. They are also older than 21 years. Yeah, I mean... I've been around a lot of really... I'm not going to riff on that.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
What happened last night?
What happened last night? Shit, dude. You know... I can't say that joke. No. What am I thinking? I was about to do a whole riff about... No, I can't... I'm not even going to say what I was going to say. Never mind. Forget. Dude, what happened last night was I played Star Wars and it was chill. It was a good time. Mods, take care of my Tamagotchi, dude. I will swallow your Tamagotchi like Geto swallows cursed spirits, dude. I'm gonna be like some sort of clanker curse holder. Fuck yeah, there we go. Stumbled through that reference. Fuck. Damn. Who is the most wholesome of the following? Fred Rogers, Steve Irwin, Bob Ross.
I love capitalism.
Nye meant the sudden disappearance.
Oh, that was last night. I came back. Yeah. I was streamed for 45 minutes and then my computer crashed and then I hopped back on. But a lot of people didn't come back afterwards. Oh my God! Oh, can you drop more little dudes? Yeah. It's so cute. Oh my God, they're fucking adorable. This is wonderful. I'm just gonna leave this in the background while I talk. You, sir, are a poet. Oh, who said that? Greek men from Athens were the original femboys. They are two Greeks. Greek men from Athens were the original femboys. There are two Greeks inside of you, one from Athens, one from Sparta. They're both gay. Yes, I guess Sparta it sort of may have been the inventors of tops and bottoms as well. Like that delineation, you know? I feel like that might be the case. I don't want to make things uncomfortable, but the invention of them boys as opposed to feminine men, like the specific meme of it, started with 4chan and it's kind of gross. Really? Interesting. Well, my argument would be, normal guy person, that through the process of etymology, the term of femboy has been stripped away from its progenitors. You know what I mean? And now it's its own thing that's owned by the people who want to, you know what I mean, dress a little bit pretty. Which is cool, but honestly,
fathers used to bang their sons in Sparta to teach them the moves.
That is fucking disgusting. That's crazy. Holy shit. Oh, that's awful. Holy shit, man. That makes 300 a lot less gas, dude. They're all diddlers. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm glad that it's become not weird anymore. Don't look into its origins. Well, that's kind of an unfortunate reality of like algorithmic boosting. Is there's a lot of terms now that are used in a pretty widespread mainstream way that come from hyper like incel communities, whether it's like the whole BP edit community, the very idea of looks maxing, alpha, omega, all that shit. I retract my statements about Sparta. Yeah, I understand and I'll allow you to do that. We owe so much to Greek people, I guess. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I guess for every yin, there's a yang. So, I don't know. Balance is restored? I don't know. I don't know. Mods get rickrolled, dude. Cooper, your mods are gonna throw an insurrection if you fuck around with them that much. I gotta stay on my toes. You know how many coups have been attempted here? Many, brother. Many. My kingdom is lined. My kingdom walls are lined with the corpses of those I call my closest allies because I tested them too much. When the Spartans had free time from battle, all they ever did was make love to each other. See, I vibe with that. I think that's cool. But the teaching the ropes thing, that's horrific. That's so bad. I smoked 5 cigarettes today in order not to vape. I want to be turned inside out and used as a basketball. Yeah, I understand that, dude. Nicotine is a brutal addiction. That is my vice of choice. For whatever reason, every single day, I have a craving for nicotine. It is what it is. Best of luck though, Lions. I'm trying my best to. Mods, spank him with a paddle with glass shards. Use a different word than spank. That sounds more like a. That sounds more playful.
Roman Greek did thr same thing. Multiple Roman emperors hired little kids to nibble on their toes while they bathed.
What the fuck? That's disgusting. I mean, trigger warning, I suppose. A little bit too late for that, but you know what I mean? It's good to learn about the evils of the world, I suppose. That is disgusting. And that is such an odd proclivity too. Was that the idea of like a spa day where they have like the little fish bite on your toes? That's crazy. The Greek had to go. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Shout out to that empire falling. Fuck. Ugh. Ew. Shit. That's crazy. Fuck you mean you got children playing out the role of like goldfish chewing on your toes while at a spa. That's crazy. What's considered masculine and what's considered feminine changes with society and didn't exist for a very long time. So we can say that culture is that they didn't have the same ideas of femininity had feminine men. Yeah, it's all just trend. It's all trends and shit. We're living in a pretty bad timeline when it comes to our understanding of gender on the universal level, which sucks. You're like, brother, how do we not? We've been to the moon, and we're about to be taken over by overlords, and you got motherfuckers out here concerned with gender norms. Oh, dude, slam my head into a wall and send me elsewhere. Holy shit. Greeks are some freaky guys. Slightly more nefarious than freaky. Maybe way more nefarious than freaky. I'd use a more intense adjective. But definitely that sounds like the entry level. You know what I mean? That's the level 1 grunt versus the final Greek, the level 1000 mob boss. You know what I mean? Freaky guys is just that's just the entry point. That's the starter Pokemon. Mods, eviscerate him with a paddle with glass shards pointed outward. There you go. That sort of makes the mods sound like an AI that need prompts. You're like, no, mods, not spank. Do again. Spank sounded too flirtatious. Mods, eviscerate with a paddle with glass shards pointed outward. The Romans were all the way freaked out. I mean, okay, all that horrible shit aside, what else was there to do? Like, straight up. Back then, you battle, die, and fuck. Like, that's it.
I love money, I love power,
That's
I
it.
love capitalism.
Did you know Alexander had a favorite manservant who went on all his wars and had some private time in his tent?
I did actually, yeah. That was allegedly his boyfriend, right? I don't remember his name, but yeah, I went down a rabbit hole of Alexander the Great being gay a while ago, maybe like a year ago. I don't remember the person's name, but I'm pretty sure they were lovers, like widely known to be lovers. Eat grapes and fuck your homie. Yeah, that's all you can do. Like, what the fuck, dude? They don't have time to doom scroll. They're like, brother, if I don't have a phone in my hand, give me a dong. Like, come on, dude. Looking like I'm at a July 4th party, brother. I need 2 dogs in both of my hands. I'm festively munching that shit down, dude. Call me Joey Chestnut. I don't know, dog. Kratos was getting around without doing that. Well, Kratos was fucking a lot too. Didn't he get with he got with like in the first 3 games, he was banging. Or maybe that was an optional QuickTime event and I'm exposing myself. I'm like, dude, why is the GTA 5 gameplay like 95% the strip club? I'm like, they at least should have added more strippers. I'm tired of looking at the same titties. They're like, it's your choice to go in there. Fuck, dude. Chat, start an uprising. Cooper, this is what I'm talking about. This has happened so many times, and I keep draining the blood.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Law-wise, he cheated on his wife with many women.
That makes sense. I mean, yeah. Of course. I would feel that way as well. Oh, anyway, Cooper, you were saying chat start an uprising. It will never work, brother. At this point, the walls of my kingdom are made of bodies, just like the fucking walls of Parody, brother. But they're dead. Okay. Oh, you're right. Actually, it was optional though. Yeah. I do remember that it was optional, but he is there.
None of the gods were loyal. But Hades, it was a badge of honor.
Hades was loyal? Hey, but who fucking died though? Loyalty got you where? Loyalty got you death. Okay, so dude, cheat. Cheat, dude, because Kratos killed all the other gods, and including Hades, and he was faithful too. At the end of the day, that karmic scale did not give a fuck. God damn. God started an uprising on the kingdom. All right, I guess our gods will compete. I got a sun god in here, so we'll see. I'm under your bed and it stinks down here. Can you clean it, please? Fuck you mean? You're asking me to do my job, do your job for you. You're under the bed to clean it, brother. Start eating. Start eating, you fucking sentient Roomba. Come on, munch. It's you. You shouldn't even be typing right now. A woman couldn't go to war. Why is my nose so itchy? Sorry, cocaine moment. Oh, there we go. Women couldn't go to war, and the only thing more dangerous than the enemy is blue balls.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Myth-wise, not Kratos' game lore, Hades was one of the strongest gods and his siblings hated him, so they trapped him in Hades.
Interesting. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, wasn't I don't remember correctly, but didn't Zeus get all of his siblings to like help ban Hades, and then they could, all rule it because he was strong? That is vaguely what I know, pieced together from Percy Jackson movies and books and 4-hour YouTube videos that I watched when I was like 15. Relics snort cocaine, brother. Just come at a different stream at a different time. We'll see. I might be powdering my shit. I'm gonna go like, guys, sorry, I need to go for a quick bathroom break. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna look like a geisha. My face is I'm gonna look like a Russian doll. My face is gonna look like it's made out of porcelain. My shit is so white. I was just face butting the cocaine. I don't know how to snort correctly. I'm like, I don't know, dude. Doing it in lines just confuses me. I prefer to just slam my head down.
Yes, and Hades was the only god who didn't hate on humans and respected them a bit unless they were dicks to their wives or kids.
Oh, shit. So Hades was kind of chill, low-key. Damn, I didn't know that. Well, what's up with Hades, like, torturing people like crazy in hell? Well, I guess there would just be bad people in there. But for eternity, I don't know. Maybe he's not so chill. Nah, that was their dad. Can't remember his name. You're talking about Kronos? Ghost of Yote is so good. All right, I just bought it. Ooh, I want to play it too. Is that on Steam? Or is it just PS5? Let me check. I don't have money to buy it right now anyway. Ghost of... No, it's not yet. But they have Ghost of They have Ghost of Tsushima on here, so maybe they'll put it on eventually? I'm not sure. Hopefully they do. I want to play it real bad. Oh my god, dude. Beck the 2.0 joined. Just stopping to put other Beck at 3000 ping IRL. Oh my god! Holy shit, dude, it's happening. Fight. All I remember at the moment is Bacchus was fucking. We had a parade in New Orleans named Bacchus. I think he's like the bountiful god. What was he the god of? Bacchus, god of what? Yeah, wine, revelry, fertility, and agriculture. That makes sense. Oh wait, y'all want to see something? Hold on. Let me see if I can find this real quick. I can show you guys a video of my dad potentially if I can find it. Also, this is
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
The two main ones who were tortured according to myth fed his son to the gods and kings, and the other one tricked death, locked him up, and was immortal for a bit.
Whoa. The two main ones who were tortured according to the myth fed his son to the gods. The gods were out here eating people? I didn't know that. Fed his son to the gods and kings, and the other one tricked death, locked him up, and was immortal for a bit. That's crazy. I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima right now. How is it? I kind of want to play it. I saw an edit of it that looked fucking awesome. Anyway, this is the parade in New Orleans. These are some of the floats. That's Bacchus. It's a fun parade. It's one of like the more mainstream ones. Let me see if I can find this video real quick. We'll do a yap while I look for this shit. All right.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Oh my
He
god,
served
my
the
nose.
meat and didn't say it was his son till after, and the gods were livid.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, were they macking on it though? They were eating that dude like. Fuck. Dude, this shit good, bro.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Finally freer.
Dude, and you immediately do the fucking one bit again. Beck. Stop. Stop it. What was I gonna say? Dude, the gods were probably mad about eating that dude just because it was so good they knew they couldn't eat it again. They're like, fuck, dude. Now I know what people taste like, and it's immoral to fucking eat them. So, what do you mean? What do you mean my favorite meal is something I can never eat ever again? Okay, hold on. Where is this video at that my dad sent? Yeah, there we go. Okay, Crew de Vue 2011. I'm on the right account too.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Through said it was really good and asked him what it was and said, oh, it's my son, did you enjoy it, and he'll stop after this.
That is crazy. So I was kind of right. Yo, it's mad good. You think one of them noticed it was a dude but just didn't care? Honestly, if I was a god and I got fed a dude and I was like, oh my god, this meat is so goddamn tender. I see that toe. I know this is a dude, but fuck. You know, I am tearing this up straight up. Okay, let me see. No, what do you, brother, fucking ads. Shit, it's annoying. Sorry, give it a second. Or maybe I can just go to liked videos. There we go. Okay.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Get Tet Pussy back in here so I can finally finish him off in hand-to-hand combat, so I'd only need my Glock.
Okay. We have the Kakashi versus Obito fight, but Twitch edition. That's crazy. This is a crazy low-res video, but this is an early... Okay, little lore dump. So, it's kind of goated so far. Okay, cool. I want to play it. Yo, this guy a little sweet, though. Who is? Can we please set a bit minimum for messages? The penny pelting sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna set one after this stream. Because I thought it would be, I don't know, I just didn't think people would do it that much, but it's fine. If we're having like a story exchange, I was chill with it, but when it's like completely unrelated things and it's just one after another, it makes me, it interrupts me. Anyway, okay, lore dump on me. My dad is a metalsmith. He can weld gigantic structures, staircases, gates, fences, all these things, right? So we have a thing called Mardi Gras in New Orleans where I grew up, which is like a citywide party. And he decided to put his welding skills to use and start building this thing that he called the drum cart, which was a circular vehicle on 4 wheels that had a bunch of drums welded to the sides. And this thing would grow every year. It got like new tiers. So the video I'm about to show you is an early rendition of the drum cart when it's just 1 tier. But later on, there was 2 tiers and then a little stand at the top with a dude standing at the top of it. And it kind of looked like something at the end of it. It started to look like something from Mad Max. But this is my dad's hobby from when he was about like 30 or so, and he'd push it around the street. That's my dad. This is my father in that big ass monkey mask. Also, another fun fact about me. This thing weighs like 20 pounds and it's the size of half of a human. And I wore it for Halloween when I was a kid one year. And I thought I'd injured my shoulders. It hurt so bad. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys this. It's just fun. Look at him. Oh, and they have the person on top. Okay, cool. Yeah, they'd had this little stand on top where a dude wearing a pig head was up here. And a fun fact, 1 year when my dad was doing this drum cart thing, his buddy Bradley was wearing an actual pig head around his neck, like from a butcher's shop. And a woman came up and wanted to take a picture, and she asked if she could kiss the pig head. And he was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. Like, come up and kiss it. So he held it up. She kissed it, felt that it was real skin, and threw up on the spot. She goes, I thought it was fake. Dude, what you think people are selling prosthetics that look that real for fucking pigs? Anyway, she made out with a pig, which was hilarious. So your dad is just cool as fuck. I see. Yeah, he's got lore. Yeah, this is just all his friends. They get together, they throw a drum cart. There's not really any good footage of the structure, unfortunately. But you can see the beginnings of it. There's like a bunch of drums and cymbals here all set up, and you could fit like 5 people on it. And later it was like 8. On-screen celebration. What did I used to do for that? Woohoo! There you go. Anyway, yeah, that's my dad. So I figured, little lore dump, it'd be fun for you guys to see that. Don't you get to see titties for necklaces at Mardi Gras? Yeah, you get to see titties for beads. Beads look like this.
Capitalism.
Cheer more scammer.
Woohoo! There you go. This is what beads look like, and I kind of fucking hate beads, to be honest. Or this is what basic beads look like. They have like ornamental ones that have a bunch of fun shit on them. Oh, here you go. There's a good view
I
of
love
it.
money, I love power, I love capitalism.
It's beads for boobies, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beads for boobs. Yeah. Although it's not happening as much lately because there's a thing that started to happen, which is creepy. Also, I'm gonna hop off in a second, so I'm gonna tell this story and then I'm gonna get out of here. So we have a thing called Bourbon Street in New Orleans, which is mainly where the beads for the boobs happens. It's not like a citywide thing. So that was the space where that was congregated. And Bourbon Street is a street full of like bars, clubs, strip clubs, etc. And it used to be a chill, safe space to like have a little bit of fun, right? And pop a titty, show some ass, whatever. But now there's like an epidemic of weird old cameramen who line up and they take pictures of people when they flash their boobs or whatever and sell it. And they pay for space on the balconies, which I guess I need a lore drop on that too. Bourbon Street is set up like it's a long street, and then there are 2-tiered buildings, so there's balconies, and the people on the balconies are the ones who throw the beads, and everyone below catches them and flashes boob. And cameramen started to rent out the balconies to specifically just take pictures of people, which is creepy. Why Runk kind of look like Travis Turner from Some Assembly Required? Who's Travis Turner? Travis Turner. I think this is just another white man. Do I? I don't know that I see. Well, no. I don't know that I see this one, to be honest. I think we just share the same white dude features. If I show my butthole at Mardi Gras, do I still get beads or am I imprisoned? Depends on if a cop sees you. I was at Mardi Gras when I was 16. I was on a bourbon balcony, so I was a bead thrower. I was there because my friend's mom has access to one of the balconies. She sort of like runs it. And I was throwing beads down, and then I was like, an old man made eye contact with me, and he went like this. They all go like, no, they're pointing at the bead they want, like one of them with like a big ball or something. And it's an old dude. He's like 60. He's like, I'm like, okay, fuck, old man, sure. I pull out my megaphone. Or no, it's not me. Sorry, Ali. Ooh, I don't want to say her name. One of my friends pulls out a microphone and goes, if you want this bead, you gotta bend over. And we think he's just gonna like laugh about it and then move on. Bro, this 60-year-old man turned around, dropped trow, and bent over. Brother, I made eye contact with that chocolate starfish. I saw old man butthole. And you know what's worse? Dude, I'm not fucking with you, like a movie, okay? This old man is bent over, cheeks spread. And we're like, fuck, he earned that goddamn bead. Like, holy shit, I did not expect that. So, he's in the middle of being bent over. Like, dude is literally like... Let me see if I can act this out just so you understand. He's like... He's literally like this. Okay? Like, spread. And then... from right, coming out of a bar, dude, his fucking son walks out. Oh my god, his actual biological kid. Because we see him come out, see his dad bent over, and he went like, what the fuck are you? They were not from New Orleans. Most of the people who flash boob in New Orleans are not from there, because, you know, no one who lives in New Orleans is trying to have, like, folks see their titties.
Power, I love capitalism.
/shrunk holes cam.
I really have to up that. That shit is starting to irk me. Yeah, so his kid walks out, sees him flashing hole. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Gets really mad, like irate. And we never even got bro his bead. Cause me and my friend just we got scared. We turned around, we went, oh, and just went back inside the room that the balcony jutted out from. God forbid an old guy catches a vibe. That's what I'm saying, dude. His kid was player hating. You know what's so awesome though, dude? Honestly, well, one thing, bro was loose, dude. That felt like looking at the bottom of a sock puppet. That was insane. Two, that's crazy. Two, once you're that old, like, who gives a shit? Whatever. Like, if you go to jail for public indecency, brother, I'm retired. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Are you kidding me, dude? If I'm told to flash butthole for bead and I want the bead, dude, whatever, dude. I'm so saggy. This shit is barely recognizable as a person. This is like a Rorschach test of a human anatomy. Like, this is borderline abstract art. You're on the balcony yelling, "Go wider, go wider." Well, if you're talking about the butthole, that was not necessary because, like I said, bro was loose. But that does happen, yeah. Like in like football terms, where you tell people to go farther down, yeah. You got to test your arm. Also, something else that's fun is you develop over the night on Bourbon Street. You develop sort of like a repertoire with the balcony that's across from you. So if if you're both right here, you're making eye contact with each other. Everyone's doing B for B, and you catch eyes with each other. You can start throwing shit from balcony to balcony, which is really fun. That's a really good time. Relic's on the balcony screaming, "Lube it up." Oh, this is what I wanted to say. Oh shit, Avatar, what's up? Happy to see you. From Cheerio to Tire, how loose was he? Tire, but deflated. It was like it had a lot of space, but it was like a tent without the, you know, without the fucking poles in it. You know what I mean? Just sort of a. That's the best way I can describe it. You know, it looked malleable. What I was gonna say though was the one time I saw someone get arrested for public indecency on bourbon, which is something that typically doesn't happen, was you can even flash dong low key. It is not incentivized. Like, no one's asking for dong to be flashed, but if you do, people are just gonna be like, oh. It's like that sort of vibe. It's like inconvenience. No one's gonna be like, hey. But one time, bro decided to flash dong for way too long, and he got tackled by cops. I watched it happen too. I was up there like borderline counting down. I was like, dude, brother, you're hitting 30 seconds of meat to air time. That's too much. That's too much, dude. You're gonna get got. And brother, he did. He got pinned down on the ground, dick still out. That's crazy, dude. If your dick ever hits the Bourbon Street ground. Oh my God. I think you gotta cut it off. Straight up. That was horrible. Which won't really make sense unless you've been to Bourbon Street, but it's harrowing, dude. You don't want your dong touching that ground. Like his farts don't make a sound. No, that's the wrong. Well, potentially. Like how would it sound to like blow air out of like what's something that looks like this? I don't even know how to describe this. It was sort of like a tubular waterbed. Like, how would it sound to like blow air out of like a tubular waterbed? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if it would be louder or silent. I'm not sure. 13 reps of meat jumps is wild. Dude. Getting tackled to the ground. You know what? Well, I don't think bro I don't even want to say that. No, fuck it, I am. Low key, bro might have been getting tackled because he was into it. Like, I think bro might have been chubbed. It was kind of hard to tell. And if you get tackled to the ground with chub, that thing's gonna break, dude. What do you mean? You trying to catch yourself with dong? That can't happen. That's gonna snap. Avatar, why weren't you there when the Fire Nation blew up the 2 Earth Kingdom dirt towers? Damn, dude. 9/11 happening everywhere. Shit is fucked up. You know what, Avatar? I think it was probably an inside job, and you couldn't have done anything about it anyway. Dude, that was the fucking Earth Kingdom doing that to themselves. Bro, my wrestling coach was yelling at me in the locker room, and I see him behind my friends doing naked jumping jacks. What? Oh, your friend. Thank God. I had a visual in a moment for your coach being like, you need to tighten up, okay? I'm not seeing motivation coming from you, okay? You need to take the ground quicker. You need to take their backs. Okay. I don't see any drive in you. You need the instinct of a killer. Fucking dick slapping. You need the instinct of a killer. You don't have any drive in you. I need you to go for the blood. End stream now. Damn, am I doing that bad? I am gonna hop off stream. I went for an hour and 18 minutes. Damn. That is a lot longer than I meant to. Honestly, I think I am, Beck. I think you're right. Fallen King's Pride. Okay, dude, Fallen, I'll be in your dreams tonight, and I'm going to implant that image I had of the naked 40-year-old man giving you a motivational speech while he's dworking.
I love capitalism.
You just clapped checks on stream.
No, I didn't. That was jumping jacks, dude. That was me. That was self-generated noise. When I'm on top, I whisper in their ear sometimes. What? I don't know that we need the fucking biography on that.
I love
brother.
money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Bet I'll be severely disappointed if you don't.
In wrestling. Okay. I see. That sounds intimidating. I respect that. Anyway, dude, thank you guys for hanging out. I had a good time. All the new people who joined, that's what's up.
You made your dong clap like at the end of a movie.
Damn right, dude. Shit is cinematic. Like I said, all the new people, thank you for joining. Avatar, is good to see you. All the super regs, I mean, you already know it. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow, and I will fucking stream earlier. I swear. Tomorrow earlier. All right. Bye.